Hey guys, so I'm here testing out the PreSonus system, the Avb-D16. I'm using a Studio Live 32SC and the PreSonus SW5E switch with the EarMix 16M. And what I'm testing is I'm trying to patch in into their Dante system. They got a real 32, so I was able to patch in into their system with the Avb-D16 Dante adapter, so which allows me to control it with the Studio Live 32SC instead of the Yamaha CL1. But you got to do some routing on the Dante software. Okay, so you gotta have the Dante virtual sound card up and pull up the Dante controller software, which is this one right here. We're gonna put it up. So it's pretty cool. So it reads the PreSonus Avb-D16 adapter. You can see it there, it reads it. So it taps into the Dante network. And then right here, if you open up, you can see all the receivers here. So they have the real 16 stage box, they got the real 32 stage box, and then it reads the Yamaha CL1, and then you got the Yamaha TF1, which is the NY64. And then it also reads the amps, which are the house speakers are connected to. So these amps are obviously Dante network. So what I did is, so I opened up the Dante speaker amps on the receiver side, as you can see. And then you go ahead and open the Avb-D16 up here. And then obviously the adapter allows me to have 16 in and 16 out. So what I did is I went over here to the amps, you know, the house. Here you got your top low frequency, you got your top high frequency, then you got your bottom, you know, they're all separated individually. And they're all connected to these individual amps. So you go here and you route it to whichever channel you want on your Avb. So then your Avb reads it going in and then going out to the Studio Live 32SC. So then I'm able to tap in that way. And yeah, so I figured all this out. So here's your amp, and then you switch it over here and you route it to 16. If you want to route it to a different channel, you can, but I chose 16. And then there's also, they also have a monitor up there. So it's called the upper, it's called the choir monitor. So I routed that to channel 15 on the Avb-D16. So then I'm able, on my board, I'm able to run it separately as a monitor, obviously. So it's not on the same channel as the house amps are, if that makes sense. So after the routing is all patched on the software, on the Dante software, on the board, I would go here to the audio routing, and let me see. First, you'll set up your Avb. So you can see it's reading the Avb-D16, which is Avb-D16. So there you can assign it to, you know, whatever input channel you want. But right now I have it at 1.8 and 916. And you can see right here, 1.8, 1.8, 916 and 916. And once that's set up, you go to your remote IO setup as well. And you can see it reads Avb-D16, 16 to the controller there. And then you do the same thing pretty much. You route your outputs AVB 1 through 8, 9 through 16. And then you can go to digital patching, and then you go to digital patching, and then I'll show you what I did here. Let me see. Okay, so you remember on the Dante routing software, I chose 16 for the house. So let me see. So if you see here, I go to 16. It's routed to 16. So then I assign the source to main left because it's a mono setup here. And so then you're able to control it here on your mains. Off, on. So I'm controlling it here with my board and not with the Yamaha. And then you got your, and then the available source, obviously, main left. And then you remember I used channel 15 for the choir monitor, the one they have up there. So we go to 15, and then you can see it's assigned to, it should be assigned to mix 16 for a monitor mix. And where is it? Here it is. 16. It's available source 16. So that's how you tell where your AVB streams your sends on your network, AVB network or Dante network, since it's connected to Dante. So we'll go back. Let's see. We'll go back up. I'm sorry. This thing's all over the place. Okay, so you got your 16 main left, and then you got your 15 mix 16. So you go over here. And let's lower the house. So that's the house. And then we go to mix 16. And then on channel 1, you can hear the choir monitor, which is up there. So that works. So I say this is a successful test. I was able to tap in to their Dante system, their Rio, with my PreSonus Avb-D16. And the way this is all connected, people can see. So there's an Ethernet cable running from, I think, the network, obviously the Dante network, into their Yamaha CL1 mixer here, and it's in the primary. So I ran a secondary, let me see, focus here. So I ran a secondary Ethernet cable. You can see this one right here, and I ran it to my PreSonus adapter, Dante AVB adapter, and I plugged it into the primary, if you see it there. And then I ran another Ethernet cable from the AVB from the same box, and I ran it straight into the PreSonus SWE switch, which is this one right here. So I ran it to the link to the first one, so it's kind of like the master. And then I ran another Ethernet cable to 2 going into the board. And that is connected to the audio network Ethernet port. As you can see, it's the AVB right there, the blue one, obviously. And then obviously, just for, to test it out, I ran another Ethernet to the ear mix, and I'm getting levels as well. So I got levels there, and everything's working good.